Okay, so if you're now here for part 2, you may want to go back and watch part 1, just to see how this all started, because believe it or not, I am actually making progress, believe it or not. So I moved Emma Jane's clothes up to the top there. So we have got newborn, 0 to 1. We have got 3 to 6. They're all squished in there, aren't they? 3 to 6. I might have to, I don't know, I might have to put, well, they're exactly the same size. There's no point putting the girls at the bottom, the boys at the top. But what I might have to do is put Emma Jane's back here if Toby doesn't have a load. So yeah, sorry. That is Flick's, Annie's, Emma Jane's, Timothy's. Timothy's got a lot. Toby hasn't got a lot because Toby's not been here long. And Frankie doesn't have loads because she's hard to change. So I don't change her that often. But I might end up, thinning out Timothy's a bit more. And putting Emma Jane's back down here. Because Timothy does have a lot of clothes. Because Timothy has been here a very long time. But there's certain things in here that I'm not great keen on with Timothy on. Like these. I don't really like these so much on him. I like him in these little 2 sets, but then this one, I don't really like it. Timothy likes dinosaurs, and so that's why I bought it, but actually I don't really like it on him. These, because I also had another boy that came who also wore 6 to 9 called Elliot, so I bought these for him, and I don't really like them on him. I don't like them on Timothy, I didn't like them on Elliot, so I might get rid of those. Most of the other stuff I do like, because I do have summer and winter stuff here together. Plus, like these t-shirts, I've got all of these 3 t-shirts, and I've had these for ages with Timothy, but he hasn't worn them. He didn't wear them last year, I don't think, and I don't think he's worn them this year. So really, Caroline, you need to be getting rid. You need to be thinning them out. I do like that little dungaree set on Timothy. It's cute. He's had these Peter Rabbit ones on, but I don't know. They're all right. It's probably not a good idea to try and sell summer clothes now anyway. Oh, this is what I got this little thing for Elliot. 9 to 12 months. It might fit to Toby. Might not. Anyway, so I really love shirts on Timothy, and I like shirts on Toby as well. But I also got these dresses here that I don't know who they're going to fit. These are all vintage dresses, so I'm just like going to play it out. I mean, this one says 12 months, but I don't think it'll fit Annie, but it might do. So I'm just going to keep them out to one side. And then piled up on the door handle here, we've got Annie's and Emma Jane's coats there, but also all of that there I'm going to take to a second-hand baby shop. So I do have a second-hand baby shop in my area that you can take stuff to and they will sell it for you. Well, there's some that will go there, some will go to the charity shop. So I will go through that and have a look when I do that. I really should be thinning it, but Emma Jane wears dresses, and I've got her a few skirts, and I don't like her in skirts. I do like her in dresses, although I've got that denim one there. I don't really like her in that. And I got her that t-shirt jumper last year, and she didn't wear that because she likes dresses. Annie's is a bit of hit and miss because Annie, I like dresses and like jumpers and things. I much prefer Annie's winter clothing. So I've got a lot of newborn and 0 to 1, and then there's some that Missy had that was really too tight on her. Like remember I bought this recently from 2 at Sainsbury's. That's too small. This is one I bought when I got her. That's too small. This is one I bought when I got her. Too small. And then I got this, and it looks okay, but there's something it doesn't. That I got that I was like, no, don't like it at all on her. Did I put it back over here? No. What did I do with that then? Just not that. It is a lilac. Did I put it up there? Nope. I don't know what I've done with that. I will probably come across it in a minute. Well, maybe I've already, yeah, there it is. I've already put it on that pile. This one, I don't like her in this one. So there we go. So I'm going to try and thin it out a little bit, just a little bit. I also last year got this because I really love these, but I don't know, it looks a bit thick to put on a baby unless you're sitting them out in the pram, but then I would have a coat on them, and I guess that is meant to be a coat. It's really super soft. Oh, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I just like buying clothes, and I have a problem, as you can see, because I like buying clothes. And that is vintage. I don't really like that on anybody. Yes. So it looks more, because I have winter and summer together, I don't swap the wardrobes out at all. I like to see what I've got. Right, let's get back to doing some more. Right, guys, I think, no, I know, I'm almost ready. I know somebody did ask me if they could see, I think we've got a bit of a smudge maybe on the screen, I'm not sure. Somebody asked me if they could see these shelves. Yes, maybe I'll do that next time, because what I want to do is take everything off, give it all a big wipe off and rearrange it. And it's too hot to do it at the moment. This is just about, I don't know, I don't feel like I've been in here for any longer than an hour, but I'm boiling. So ideally, all of these coat hangers that I've just pushed onto here go in that overflowing box over there. But can you see it right up there? Right up the top shelf. There. Really hard to point. It's overflowing, so you know. But I'm going to show you these little drawers here now. I just got these last few bits to put away, and then just sort out Emma Jane's stuff there. And I know she could do it herself, but she's a little girl, so you know, she's fine what she's doing. Mummy can do that for her. Anyway, we're just got these little things to put away now. So if we go from left to right in these little boxes, this has got reusable nappies, bibs, hats, and the little one's socks. Like I say, Frankie has hers separate. And everybody, they keep their own tights in their own thing as well. And then I think we are almost there. I am so glad I decided to put Toby's box there, but I'm not 100% happy about the crowding up there. It's very, very crowdy, isn't it? It means I probably, you know, Caroline, get thinning out a little bit more. I mean, there's a few things like Annie's. This could go down in Annie's box, so that would take out a bit of room. Annie likes these on because I like wearing this as well in the winter. I very rarely wear a coat. She screams quite often when she's got a coat on. So those sort of things are better for her, unless it's really bad. So I do think this one as well I will take off and put in Missy's box. Oh yeah, that was that lilac. I think that lilac will be all right on Sarah because it's lilac and navy together. I know people don't like jeans. I don't like jeans, but I just thought it was a cute set. I think it's... Is it the old boots? Yeah, it's a boot set, an older boot set. So, yours. Little Sarah's. This was a bit too tight on her as well, actually. I think in Sainsbury's she needs to wear the 0 to 1 month. I think. Oh, that says up to 1 month. I thought that was a little bit tight on her, actually. Is that Sainsbury's? That's, yeah. Oh, interesting. Sarah's Miley by Cassie Burries. And yeah, I got this dress here, and this is like humongous down to her ankles. And this is from this is Junior J. Oh, sorry about that. Russ is outside. Russ is outside fixing a handrail to the steps, because we've got one handrail down one side. I think I'll just take them out. We've got a handrail down one side. I don't like that on her because it's too short, too long. I didn't like that on Flick either. The colour is so washed out on her. She's fair, isn't she? And I didn't really like that. That's vintage. I do like the cardigan though. We'll see. I also didn't like that on her. I know I bought that, didn't I, in a charity shop, but that's okay because I can charity shop it back. I didn't think there was anything else of Flicks that I was like and ahed about. Oh yeah, this one. I think it was this one. Tight. No, something. I wonder if it's just a nappy cover. It hasn't got elastic in it. So if so, the dress is fine. And these are the colours I like on Felicity. This was actually quite tight on Flick. Even though it's 3 to 6 months, it's quite tight, but I've kept it because I love it. Annie's clothes are all fine except for this. I'm not too keen on this. I don't really know why. I haven't quite decided yet. If I take that out, that'll thin it out a little bit. Annie mostly wears shorts and t-shirts in the summer. She got like a few of these old pinafores. I just love the older stuff. And well, I just did Flicks, didn't I? I think one of you aunties has something. One of you aunties didn't like something. Oh yeah, I'll take that down actually. I'll take that dress down. Because I didn't like this on her. Definitely didn't like that on her. She really suits like the older style that like comes in at the waist and goes out, or this old style with the oh god, what's that called? Ruching? No, what's it called? Come on guys, somebody tell me. That at the top. That denim dress was nice on her actually. Much better than that one. I wonder if it's because it's got maybe a little bit more shape, whereas that's so flat. This looked lovely on her. I haven't put this one on her. This was a handmade one. I think I might take that down, take that off as well. This was a handmade dress I had for her. And she hasn't worn it this year. She had it on last year. It kind of looks okay, but I'm not very keen on it. That looks nice on her as well. And this is like a handmade dress pinafore that I bought her recently. That would probably look nice. I don't know, it might not. And if it doesn't, I shall pass it on to somebody else. But it's really these older style dresses look better on her. That's making me feel a little bit better now. It's thinned out a little bit more. But Felicity, wow, she's just such a joy to dress. But, you know, well, they're all a joy. Isn't that why we have them? So here we go. That Annie's definitely keeping that, so we'll sort that out anyway. Definitely keep the cardigan. But anyway, I was meant to be up here finishing this bit off, wasn't I? So socks to go back in here. There's not a sock. Where's his mate? His mate's there somewhere. So these socks go from newborn to, I think they said 12 to 24, didn't they? 12 to 24 months. Yeah, I think they're Timothy's, I think. But he won't be able to wear that size. I've got lots of hats. So I do like to get the hats because I don't know about any of you, but all of mine have hair. Mo has. All of mine have hair. And I just don't want it to come out or go light. So I'm obsessed with making sure they have hats on. I'm like, we're bulging out of the hat regime hats now. Well, I've got winter hats in here as well. So I think I went in charity shops and bought all sorts of hats that I came across. So there we go. That's that one in there. There's the other mate. Sorry, you're being handheld and you're getting shifted all over the place. You feeling seasick yet? Sorry. And then I love these. I've got this one. And I've got these. These are vintage bibs. Vintage Peter Rabbit bibs, so they don't come out much at all. To be honest, I don't really use a lot of bibs. I don't like the neckerchief ones. Not a great fan of those. Now I do need to get Sarah, I'm going to keep that one just there because I do need to get Sarah some more little nappies. There we go, that's the nappies in there. Nappies and underwear. I'm going to keep that one out. Nappies and, yeah, pants for... I'm going to have to get Toby some, aren't I? For Toby, Timothy, and Jane, they've got the pants. So I think I'll keep them there and sort them out. So then I've just got to sort this out here now. And this. Oh my goodness. Look at what I found in Emma's dolly basket here. 3 bowls. Little munchkin, isn't she? I have to put them out here so they can get washed. She's a little munchkin. Oh my goodness. There's her little pillow. So I don't know if you remember, but we got given this. No, did we get given that or did we get given this? Oh, sorry, Grumpy's continuing. Can't tell him off, can I? But when he's doing that, they have their own little shelves up here. Look, oh, she's got a baby's own little shelf. Where are you there? She's got her own little shelves up here, so she's got a baby toy up there, and a cup, and a cup. Anyway, we had a request from our slimming group for some toys for a 6-year-old girl who is coming from the Ukraine with her mum to stay with a friend. So I sent her some of Emma Jane's permission, some of her bits. And I also had a few things that were like still new in bags. In a couple of things new in their boxes still. That Frankie has a dummy in here as well, look. She's a monkey and a half, I tell you. It's like if Mum can't find anything where the doll stuff is, just ask that little munchkin. Yeah, so I asked Emma Jane if she would mind if we could give this little girl anything, and she gave her one of her cots, because, you know, little girl, I was just going to say, a little girl doesn't need 3 cots. Let's look at mummies. Setting an example, aren't I? She's just being a little mini mummy, isn't she? Anyway, I spoke to Emma Jane about it and said, could we possibly give this little girl any of her stuff? And she gave her one of her cots. And it was one of the ones, I think you were meant to be holding this, it was one of the ones that came with the high chair. So it's one of these that you set up with the high chair. That was really sweet of her, wasn't it? So one of these here that you set up. So she has the high chair there beside her bed. And my husband made these bunk beds. If you're curious, my husband made the bunk beds a long time ago. I don't know. She's just that on her bed. Excuse me, just got a tickle in my throat. So, yeah, I think that was meant to be flicks. Goodness, I don't know. You know, doesn't matter, does it? As long as she's enjoying her little self, you know, they can share the toys. Oh no, that's got to be on here apparently. Yes. So I've managed to sort a few bits, you know, reclaim a few bits from under there. And because we have the sockets there, that's why that's always there, that one. It's cushioned because the sockets are there. So she always has that cushion, and she has the same bedding as Frankie because, of course, sisters, you know, they need to have the same. So basically, when Grumpy made this, I got him to measure the size of a cot, and that's what he made. Oh, she's got another. There's a trolley under there that's meant to be an outside one. I wonder if I'm going to find anything. Oh, Mum's too tired now. We've clearly made this a little bed area too. I don't know, I tell you. This girl and her dollies. Where's her other? She's got a dolly that Auntie Sheena gave her. Oh, she's over in her. There's her pram. I was going to say she's got another dolly that Auntie Sheena gave her. So, but yeah, I remember now. She's over in the pram. But this goes under her cot apparently. There we go. Put this up in here. Yay, so there's light at the end of the Tidy Up Tuesday tunnel, folks. Oh, excuse me, I'm having this tickly cough all of a sudden. I need to have a drink of water. Ooh. As it's turned muggy here now, which is great that I've finished. All I've got to do is hoover up, but I will do that later on tonight when I hoover up the house. Because I cannot do that now. I've also tidied up Frankie's bed. Just got to move that book. Oh no, I better keep that there because that might be the book she's currently obsessed with. So I could open that at some point. I don't really want to leave it on a bed because I don't want her to be disturbing the others. But there, oh, praise the Lord, we are done. Yippee-i-yay. Yippee-i-yay. Somebody's awake. Oh, where are we looking, Annie? We're looking over there. Somebody's awake. Are you awake? Oh, you don't want to see. You don't want to see. Hey, you all right? Yeah, there you go. Time for wakey wakies. You want to go play? Yeah, you can go play. Yeah, you had a nice sleep. You're a good girl. You slept all the way through Mum tidying up, didn't you? She is so cute. Yes, that is you in there. Yes, messy hair, say, we don't care. You've been slipping, haven't you? Yeah. She's got on a vintage dress. Ooh, she's tired now, Annie. Right, I'll put you want to go in here? Okay. And then Mummy will just show your aunties. Okay then. Are you ready for the reveal? Da, 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 da. How much better does that look, aunties? How much better does that look? And by the time you get to see this, the end result, it's probably messy again. I will show you these. We'll do these the next time we do a Tidy Up Tuesday, I promise you, okay? So I know some of you want to see all my little bits and knickknacks and things up here. And I do want to give it a little bit of a sort out, so we'll do that next time. So there's the bunk beds. I still don't have a bed for Timothy. Now, this is not good for me. So he's been lying in that girly, well, the baby bed there, with Flick. Still not good, is it? Actually, I could put Flick in the carry cot, in the pram, and put him in there. Something to think about. Oh, we've got a fly trapped in here now. You better get out in a minute. And there we go. All the shelves are back sorted. Just how I like to see it. And the clothes. I'm glad I thinned it out just a little bit. I'll show you the pile that I've got to go through. But, oh, what's that? That's a label. It's come off of something. But, yes, pleased with that. And then behind here, didn't do anything on those two, but I did add those things there. And those are the vintage dresses that we're going to find to see who fits next time we do a change around. Emma Jane's bed, Frankie's bed. Let's go around this way. And there we go. Yay! I'm so happy, even if it did take me a while. I am so happy. But there's a fly in here, so I'm going to leave the door open. We can get that fly out. So what do you think, guys? Let me know what if you're tidying an area. I'm very, very lucky to have a dedicated nursery. I know that. But I'm an empty nester, as they say. And this is me being an empty nest. So there we go. Thanks very much for watching. Oh, I'll just show you the pile of clothing. So Annie's here. You were supposed to be sitting there. You were lying down, are you? Yeah, well, we're not playing on top of the clothes. But anyway, this is the clothes I'm going to sort out. Some's going to go to the charity shop. Some's going to go to the second-hand baby selling store. There's Millie. So, thank you very much for watching. And we will see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.